Hello, we've got some really exciting news for you. Overseas teachers are now eligible for a 10,000 up to 10,000 New Zealand dollars overseas relocation grant if you can secure a job offer as a teacher in New Zealand. And also, teachers have a pathway to residency. Some teachers have a straight to residence pathway. Some teachers will have a work to residence or a skilled migrant pathway. But either way, this is great news. There's a shortage of teachers in New Zealand. The government's got behind this with its relocation grant. So if you're a teacher looking to make the move, there has never been a better time. And I'm joined by my colleague Monique over in New Zealand, and she's going to explain a little bit of background as to why this is happening.
Great. Thanks, Paul. So why is this happening? A little bit of a background. First of all, it's no wonder that so many teachers around the world are enticed by the lifestyle and the quality of life benefits that this incredible country has to offer. In addition to the natural beauty of New Zealand, we also boast a very good education system. It's renowned. It's one of the highest in the world. But the teaching shortage is real. It's not just a New Zealand issue; it's a global issue, and particularly in the secondary, amongst secondary schools. A lot of this has been driven by migrant families with teenagers moving to New Zealand. So it's not something that's new. So it is very competitive in New Zealand. There are a lot of teachers that do want to move to New Zealand, and it's our job to make sure that we're going to put you in the best possible position so that you can move forward. That's why we're talking to you today.
Yeah, excellent. And we've got actually a great offer for teachers. We've really got behind this as a business. This is a window of opportunity. So we've realised that New Zealand's got this shortage of hundreds of teachers. I think it's around 500, and we're now actively going out to schools in New Zealand, finding out which schools need teachers. We're removing all the barriers for these schools around hiring from offshore. So we're offering a great service to the schools. But if you're a teacher looking to move, we can help you with every aspect of making this move. We can help you get ready for the move. We can obviously do your visa applications for you. We can help you make the move and settle and stay. But more importantly, and this is the difference now, we're giving very much a hands-on service for teachers, because as teachers you're going to need New Zealand registration, you're going to need qualifications assessed quite often,
Mm.
and we're actually going to give guidance and support around those things as well. So this really is about stepping you through every aspect of making this move. And the reason for this is we want teachers to be in a position that the school can literally turn around and say, I'm going to take that teacher because everything's in place, everything's ready to go, everything's being handled. It takes away the risk for you, and it takes away the risk for the employer. So this is an amazing offer. We've, like I say, really got behind this. And, you know, who can we help with this, Monique?
Okay, well, first of all, while some countries obviously have education systems that are very closely aligned with the New Zealand education system, the Teaching Council of New Zealand is really interested in expression from teachers from all over the world, um, just to diversify the teaching profession in New Zealand. But if English is not your first language, you must demonstrate that you are very competent in English. You have to meet the criteria. It's all listed on the Teaching Council website. And then you must have a teaching qualification. That can be one that can already be pre-approved. If it's not, then we need to get that assessed by NZQA. Um, we can talk you through all this because it's really an individual case-by-case basis. If you talk to either Paul or myself, just the current trend in New Zealand is very much secondary school teachers from South Africa, the UK, and Fiji are really in demand. Primary school teachers, again, from those countries, but also Philippines as well in early childhood. So we can help a lot of people as long as that English and is there. because we are an English-speaking country, or if you speak Te Reo Maori, which majority of you most likely won't do, that's what we're looking for.
Excellent, excellent, and yeah, like I say, this is really actually exciting times for teachers. We want to get as many teachers as we can to New Zealand. We're on a mission, and so if you're a teacher watching this, what we actually do is we take you through a very clear process that's actually quite simple for you to actually understand. But we look at every aspect for the move. So how this starts is you reach out to us, you give us your details. We'll actually look at your information, look at your CV, and then you'll get a call. It's usually with Monique. Could be with me, but it's usually with Monique. And Monique will spend 30 to 40 minutes or so, usually, on a call, getting a very, very clear idea of where you're at and what you need and everything else, and actually explaining how we help. So, how we actually help, the package that we've put together here is if you do actually decide to make the move and have us assist you, and we'll make sure that you're a good fit, that we can help you. There's no point offering to help people that we can't help. We'll check all that out. Then what we'll actually do is we'll take you through 4 major steps of the move. First of all, if you're single or if you're a family, this all applies to everybody, but we'll get you ready for the move. That means information ready, document ready, able to prove to employers that you're ready. This is essential because this is when it takes away the risk for you and the employer. We'll then provide this employment support. As I said before, we are talking to the schools in New Zealand. We're finding out which teachers they need and where those shortages are. And we can match you up with those schools if you're a good fit. We can give you all the tools that are needed to remove the risks and barriers that stop the employers engaging with you. So this is very much a hands-on service. We'll be looking at your NZQA assessment, your qualification assessment if you need it. We'll be looking at teachers registration. We can't actually do the teachers registration for you because it's registration, but we can guide you through the process. Again, that's going to save you a lot of time and a lot of hassle. Then when that job offer is secured, we'll be doing the visa applications for you. We'll be putting them together. We'll be liaising with the New Zealand government on your behalf. We'll liaise with the employer if we need to. Again, it removes all the risks and it frees you up to go into the final part of the move, which is relocation. Where are you going to live? What about renting a property? What about schools for your own kids if you've got kids? What about flights? What about shipping? We give you information on all of these things. This really is a full end-to-end service, and it's the best way to move to New Zealand. You've got a window of opportunity. So our suggestion is that you reach out now. We are looking for teachers who want to make this move fairly quickly, to be honest. The first 300 or the next 300 teachers that move to New Zealand will have access to this $10,000 relocation package. And obviously, as they fill those roles, then things will change. So this is a window of opportunity. And so, Monique, how do people get hold of us? What's the first step?
The first step is to go onto our website. It's workingin-newzealand.com/teaching jobs. Now, that is a landing page for all teachers in New Zealand that want to move to New Zealand, and you just fill out the form. I get notified when that happens. You book a call with me. We have a half an hour chat, and I will take you through the process step by step.
That's it. It's that simple. It's that simple, everyone. So if you're watching this and you're a teacher and you're serious about making the move and you're committed and you want to explore this opportunity and you want help and support with it, this is an amazing opportunity. Get on the website. It's in the description, and we look forward to talking to you very soon.
Bye-bye.